Holy crap, guys. I am excited to be scrambling to get this video out to you guys today because Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, out of freaking nowhere, has just released a brand new patch that is out for all platforms besides the Nintendo Switch that adds voice acting and items into the freaking game. Wow. These were the two big missing things from this game, and now they are just here. They're just here now, and that's crazy. One thing I must say, the patch notes, they mention the voice actors and they mention items, but they don't say exactly who the voice actors are or what the items do. So I'm going to go ahead and be the person to give you that information right now. Let's start with the voice actors real quick. In terms of who's reprising their roles, people who have come back for their roles include SpongeBob, Patrick, Sandy, Cora, Lucy Loud, Leonardo, Michelangelo, Zim, Cat Dog, both cat and dog, Helga, Danny Phantom, Jenny, technically Lincoln Loud, technically Shredder, technically Ren and Stimpy, technically Powder Toast Man, and technically Garfield. For the people who have not come back, that includes Aang, Toph, April O'Neil, Reptar, Nigel, and Oblina. Oblina's voice actor died, so they got a new one. All the voices are new, by the way. These aren't recycled clips. This is all brand new voice acting specifically for this game. So that's really dang cool. Now we get into the important part, which are the items. So there are 16 new items in the game now, and these include an anchor from SpongeBob, which is just good for tossing and getting a lot of knockback out of it. There is Arnold's boombox, which plays the best songs and ends with a boom. So this is basically like a time bomb. You just wait for it to explode after you throw it, type of thing. Next is Tommy's ball, which is basically exactly what it sounds like it is. It just throws a ball, it bounces around, that's really about it. Next is the log from Blammo, which is good for rolling around. It's kind of, you can also bounce it around too. It's kind of similar to Ren and Stimpy's Neutral B. Next is the guidance chip. Guides the Urkin fleet to your location and they'll obliterate your foes for you. So yeah, you'll just throw this thing and then it kind of creates like this, I would say like almost this stealth bomber thing. This ship appears at the top of the screen. It just shoots down on the opponent, and it's really, really cool, honestly. Next is a Krabby Patty. It's just a healing item. That's really cool. Then we have Sandy's Rocket. Throw this item at your opponents and send them into space. So yeah, it's kind of similar to like, I would say, Olimar's rocket item. Except it doesn't come back down crashing onto the stage and blowing up. It just kind of sends them upwards and it can just kill them off the top. Next is the Suck-O-Matic. Sucks everything around itself. It may have a mind of its own. So this is kind of like, I would say the most comparable thing is Luigi's Poltergeist Final Smash, Poltergust, I should say, where it just kind of sucks in opponents around and then it'll spit them out. It's very funny. Next is Reptar's toy car. Just turn it on and watch it go. So yeah, you throw it, and again, I would say it's comparable to like a red shell in like Smash Brothers, where it just kind of like goes around and attacks people. Doesn't go off the stage or anything. It just goes back and forth. Next is Sokka's boomerang, baby. That's right. So yeah, it's literally just a boomerang. You throw it, it'll go forward, it'll go in an arc, and then come back to you. Really cool. Next is Squidward's clarinet. You will play this, and It kind of has music notes coming out as bubbles, which is really cool. The projectiles are relatively strong too. Next is a trash can. This is like a item that you throw. It'll kind of bounce around a little bit, and it will have little projectiles coming out of it. So yeah. Next is the Phantom Thermos. I love this item. Ghost traps inside will come out and fight. So yeah, they don't necessarily come out and fight though. They just pop out of the thermos. They will fly upwards in the air, and they kind of just basically just control the air. There's like multiple coming out all at once, and it's really interesting. Next is the lawn gnome, which when I saw this, I was like, wait, Zim already has this thing, so is it going to be like the same thing? But no, it's not. This gnome creates like this electrical field between itself and you. So like, it's really cool. There's just like this electric thing in between you two, and it will damage opponents, and the gnome will follow you as you move around, so you're like tethered to this thing, and it has this hitbox the whole time. Really dang sweet. Next is the explosive pie. This is another SpongeBob thing. It's basically like a mine where if you step on it, then it blows up. Really fun, really cool. And then finally, jellyfish jelly. You throw it, it'll put some jellyfish jelly on the ground, and then it lures a bunch of like jellyfish that kind of move around in like a I guess you'd say like a in the shape of like a sideways 8 or an infinite sign, you know. And yeah, they'll just control that area and hit anybody who's in their way. So yeah, those are all the items. Really dang cool. Unfortunately, I do not have footage of the game because I do have the Switch version of the game. But this game is free on PlayStation Plus right now. If you have a PlayStation and you have PlayStation Plus, you should get this game right now. It will be worth it, I promise. And yeah, I'm going to be playing the game later after I'm done doing some work. So I'll see you then. Bye.